stuff or even room to set up 2 desks effectively.
Right. Yeah.
And then when we did it at Jelly Fiesta Frenzy, we didn't have enough commentators for both streams. Both streams had headsets available to them.
Oh, was there a headset on the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, but you and Pilot were playing during that, so.
Right. Yeah.
And then me and Laura were running things, and
yeah.
we just had Dieter Chad solo at one point.
Just solo comms.
I was just saying how do it like that. For some reason, we associate the bald guy as Pitbull, even though he's very much not Pitbull at all.
Yeah, it's Mad Circuit, LG Team Genius, and
Cerrito. But here's the thing. I think J-Bean actually told us that that guy's not even credited in the song artist.
He's not. There's 3 artists, and he's not one of them.
I need J-Bean to confirm or deny that. In fact, let me just message J-Bean right now. I feel like that's something I was told, though. I might be capping, though. But going to song 1, do it like that. That's pretty fun, 20.
Is this the one with the weird gallops?
No. I think it's relatively straight. There's just a couple of center panel patterns with the 8 notes that can be a little bit tricky. But for the most part, this is a pretty chill 20.
Right, yeah. It just has like some upbeat 16th rhythms.
Unless you consider those be weird gallops.
No, I was thinking of one of the other, I don't know what to call them, general pop, like vague pop-esque songs that came out around this time.
I can see that as like a way to describe this genre of music.
Yeah.
Despite getting, I was about to say how, despite having getting a non-yellow, Tommy's timing the song, he still maintained a lead.
Yep. I mean, Tommy, he doesn't miss. Listen, he's got a green, but he doesn't miss.
But, you know, Cheesecake's still hanging in there. Not too far behind, maybe 500-ish points. So.
Yeah. I mean, nobody came out of this unscathed, and this isn't even like, you know, a particularly difficult song, so.
But that's what makes these easier songs stressful. You have a less margin for error available to you.
Right, each note is worth so many points. So just getting one like center button early really messes you up.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. 99.6
to a 98.6. Only about 1,000 points off.
With an early, that's crazy.
What's crazy is how close that is despite the difference in yellow count.
Right, yeah.
So, you know, it's really never over until it's really over.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, as a person who lost the cheesecake, you very much know that with the last song.
Oh, my God.
I'm very sorry to
see that?
Oh, I watched it because I was casting it, and then I turned around and I was like, the lead flipped. The lead flipped.
I just like, you know, I was like, oh, here comes the center buttons. I got to be on my tiptoes. I was on my tiptoes, and then I just like stopped being able to read the pattern.
I just texted J-Bean about the Do It Like That fun fact to see if he happens to respond. He's probably really busy as usual, making content for the game. I'm just kidding.
It was in chat earlier,
yeah.
So he might stop by again. We can ask him. Let's see, Land of the Rising Sun, pretty straightforward. I think this song actually has foot switches. It was one of the first songs with foot switches in the game. I think that's why it's a 21, because it's not particularly difficult, but does have a little bit of interesting tech.
Yeah, and what's really interesting, like the down foot switches are not even marked.
Right.
And I think in the ITG chart from like 2004 was it like that too. So they had foot switches way back. They were ahead of their time with this chart.
Yep. Y'all don't know how the J-Bean content process goes. Step 1, I don't want to do this. Step 2, a few hours later, done. Yeah, that sounds about right. J-Bean is very prolific in terms of content creation.
Speaking of prolific, look at it. Let me not say what I want to say. So we'll just let the game speak for itself right now.
looks like the players are doing the foot switches as double steps. Yeah, both of them are. But I mean, whatever tech works. It's not marked with mines, so it is not forced.
Yep,
You can't avoid the commentator curse once you've implied it.
I thought it.
I mean, it's still in TommyDoesntMiss's favor.
But Cheesecake still at least maintaining a full combo despite having a lot of these streams in the song, a lot of different, the tech you don't typically see in the 21.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to lock into the timing, you know, but...
And, you know, considering that Cheesecake came from the lower division, this is like, I was saying in her earlier matches, this might be out of her comfort range in general, so she's just getting buffed throughout the tournament, you know?
Right, yeah.
And again, she's only 1,000 points away from Tommy, so like the potential is definitely there for her once she can get to play the game more. Or maybe realize from this tournament, oh, I can actually play a little harder than I typically do, so.
Right, yeah.
You always take that as a W and say, well, I got a lot further than I expected. Coming from coming out of the lower division to losers round 3 at that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, you know.